How's it going, guys? This is Antonio here from Poppa Homes, where we talk about turning credit into wealth by using the power of real estate. Ways of becoming what I call successful when it comes to investing. You know, we can invest in many things, but there's something about that real estate buddy that really tops the cake. So, by saying that, I want to make a quick little video here to discuss something about types of properties that you can invest in, and certain types of properties that most people would stay away from, but I invest in them, but invest in those properties in another form of fashion. All right, so if you know anything about real estate investing when it comes to neighborhoods, you got what we call the A neighborhoods, B, C, D, and F neighborhoods. Obviously, the A and B are pretty much the cream of the crop. The B neighborhoods are the ones right there in the middle. They're not cream of the crop, but they're not bad neighborhoods. But they are great neighborhoods where people are buying houses and are also renting out properties. And D and F are just a little bit more lower class neighborhoods where there might be more renters in that area versus buyers. Houses that are under a certain threshold when it comes to amounts that they're worth. So, but overall, most of us investors, we like to stay in the A and B neighborhoods, places where we like to flip houses. You know what I mean? Why? Because these neighborhoods cater to people who can kind of get financing and to close out on our properties. So you want to try to be in that neighborhood where people can get qualified, where people have decent jobs, they own some type of business or something, and so you can have the greatest opportunity to turn your property over to someone. But when you start dealing with the D and F neighborhoods, those are a little bit more, I don't want to say low income, but those are just in the neighborhood where the income is low, but the houses are just not in the greatest shape. Probably need some work. Some may have central heat, and some may not. But here's the thing: as a real estate investor, I get wholesalers that pretty much, I would say, a good 75-80% of those people, wholesalers, they're targeting more the D and neighborhood type property. Sometimes C's, but D and F neighborhoods. So getting those properties under contract is easy, guys. I mean, I can go into D and F neighborhoods all day long and find houses that have issues, or whatever case may be, situations, and I'm able to obtain those types of properties, get them under contract. It's easy, but those are not my cream of the crop. But I get a lot of wholesalers that do that. Why is that? And I'm gonna get to how those type of properties can still make you money as well. So my thing is that why is there a lot of wholesalers going after these types of properties? Because they're easy to get. And that tells me, anytime I'm dealing with a wholesaler, and all the properties that they bring to me, just me personally, or any property they just promoted online, are always in D and F neighborhoods. That tells me that they need to expand their marketing a lot better to go after properties that are worth $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000. I'm talking about my market right here in Shreveport, Bossier or North Louisiana, where 200, 300, 400, 500,000 houses are the cream of the crop type properties. But they're going after these properties. They're maybe around 50,000, 40,000, sometimes 60,000. Just depends on the neighborhood. But once you see these properties, only certain investors are going to be able to tackle those properties. So, all right. So, as a wholesaler out there, guys, if you really want to make big profits, go after those A, B type properties. You're going to have to go on market, contact agents and work those phones, buddy. And contact agents, work those phones and make those offers, buddy. If you want to be able to really play on the same side as the big dogs, you're going to have to do that. Or you can just go off market. You know, you can find those properties by just driving for dollars, getting you a good list, start calling, do direct mail. Tons of ways that you can get off market. Become friends with every post office worker, delivery person in your city. I mean, you can do all these type of things. Become friends with all the city guys who go around town, fixing this, fixing that throughout the city. Get in touch with them. Say that you'll offer them $300-400 and they bring you a property. So you can still get those cream of the crops, A and B neighborhood, but you got to do some work. So, but here's the thing. In those properties there, we don't mind coming in to pay cash, okay? Because we know we're gonna put it back on the market and resell that property in some form or fashion by flipping it, upgrading it, whatever case may be, or we may hold on to it as a substitute, who knows? But let me educate you guys out there on the D and F neighborhood properties. When I'm here talking to the wholesalers, or I'm here talking to other investors. All right, so I'm going to give you a perfect example. I show you exactly how I structure this when it comes to these cheaper properties that they're in D and F neighborhoods. Number one, I never ever pay cash for any property in a D, F neighborhood. I wouldn't pay cash, I wouldn't get it financed, I wouldn't do any of that stuff. So any of you guys that are out there who are real estate investors, if you're looking to buy properties in D and F neighborhood, just be cautious. If you're gonna spend $45,000 on a property in a D neighborhood, and this property gonna continue to need work, continue to have electrical problems, plumbing, you name it. I mean, it's something you're gonna be doing to it. Change the carpet every time someone moves out. I mean, you just name it, all the bad things that can happen. How fast you think it's gonna take? Well, not how fast, really, how long you think it's gonna take for you to get back to $45,000? It's gonna take years, buddy. That's the long game. You know what I mean? So don't go get it financed. Definitely don't get it financed, and don't pay cash for it. That's my way of doing things. Probably not your way, but I'm about to show you guys a better way of doing it, where you can continue to cash flow, okay, and continue to not worry yourself. Because here's the reason why, and I'm gonna get into it. I can't tell you over the years all the package deals that have came across my plate, okay, when it comes to buying packages of properties. And every time these packages of properties are horrible, guys. I mean, they're in D neighborhoods, F neighborhoods, guys who are spending $200,000, $400,000, $1 million on these properties, and they became the landlord, and they're not making enough cash flow to support what they're trying to do. So here's the model that you guys can take, and here's the model that I take if I'm dealing with D or F neighborhood properties. All right, so a seller wants to sell his property that's in a D neighborhood for $50,000. Okay, he wants to sell that property for $50,000. So what am I going to do? All right, after we evaluate the property, we look at the property, we do all the good due diligence. We say, okay, $50,000. And he might say, well, Antonio, this is what I want. I want this in cash. And I'm gonna say, sir, I can't do that in cash. All right. But I tell you what, sir, you want $50,000. If you sell this house to me on terms, allow me to make payments to you over the years with 0% interest. You know, I always go in with 0% interest first. 0% interest, strictly 1% principal. I would give you $50,000 for the property. All right, so that gives me a chance of them becoming the bank, and I just pay them monthly until I pay back the $50,000. Okay, so now at this point here, I did not have to use my cash, and I did not have to use any form of financing to get it done. All right. So number two, he might say, Tonyo, I need a down payment. And I say, Mr. Seller, what type of down payment you need? He might say, I need $5,000 down. I might say, okay, cool. I say, is that some type of way that we can work it out where I give you $5,000 over time? Remember now, we want to make the seller happy, okay? And we want to give the seller what he wants. Now, he already agreed that he would do, he'll sell me this property on terms. He already agreed with that. So since he agreed with that, I'm past that gate. Now, let's don't beat the man up over his down payment. And I say, all right, sir, I can give you $5,000 down. I can give you $5,000 down. But I can't give you $5,000 down as of now because in this property here, we have things I have to come in and do. I have to lay more floors down. I have to paint. I gotta change out the countertops. I gotta add some more fixtures and stuff to the bathrooms and kitchen. I gotta put in a lot of money. So I tell you what, can I give you $5,000 spread it over 24 months? And he might say, well, Antonio, I tell you what. Yes, you can. You can give it to me, spread it over 24 months. And I said, well, this is my plan, what I really truly on doing. I want to be able to give you probably $1,700 in 6 months. And did another $1,700, then another $1,700, then another $1,700. Now, I know that math is not 100% correct, but I'm trying to do it fast in my head to try to get to that number of $5,000. So I can do that. Every 6 months to give you $1,700, all right? Because in my mind, guys, I'm trying to structure no down payment, no finances, no cash, no cash out of my pocket deal for properties that are in a D neighborhood, all right? So if he agrees to this, then next, well, let me just say that, hey, what if he doesn't agree with that? Say, Tony, you got to give me something. And I say, well, the best I can do, I still use my same tactics that I have to do in some improvements to the house. The next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say, bingo, I can give you $1,000 down. That would be the most that I would do, $1,000 down. Because if you're gonna rent this property out, that's probably what he would have got in with the first month and last month, or deposit, whatever the case may be, maybe $1,000, maybe. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna use. Now, here's the good thing about it. Now he becomes the bank. Now, I have to worry about the taxes, maintenance, and insurance of this property. Okay, so it's all on me. So I do the contract. We get it all together. Probably do a bond for deed or something for the house, or some form of seller finance if the house doesn't have no mortgage or something. So what I'm gonna do now is pretty much find me a tenant buyer. Say, tenant buyer, you can have this house here. This house is yours. All right, and I need $3,000 down. Okay, I need $3,000 down, and maybe my monthly note with him is $500 a month, and I'm gonna rent it out to them for $800 a month. So I'm gonna make a couple of dollars off my down payment from them, which I'm gonna give him his $1,700 there. Next I'm gonna make $300 a month cash flow. Okay. And then I'm gonna have my contract structured where I'm able to get another $1,700 every 6 months from my tenant buyer to take care of my seller. You know what I mean? Because you can structure these deals however you want to structure it, because this is more or less a rent-to-own situation, because these people probably have trouble with their credit, whatever the case may be. So it's just a price to pay when you have to buy a house in this form of fashion. So that will be my angle. So now when it comes to my tenant buyer, I'm gonna sell the property to them on more or less a land contract. Okay, so they get interest in their property. They even get tax benefits from this. So now they have to pay the taxes, maintenance, and insurance of this property because it's theirs. Now I become a bank where I collect my money, then I give it to my seller, and this is how I'm able to invest in D and F neighborhood without taking all the risk. But it takes a seasoned real estate investor to structure a deal like that. It's more easier for you guys to use your cash or go get finances, and then you get hooked with these properties and you be stuck. But me, I'm stuck with the property, but I'm not stuck with the headache of the property. Because if this person decides to leave, move out, I just rinse, repeat, give me another down payment, give me another person to the house, and we keep going, and I become Wells Fargo or Chase Bank and collect those checks each and every month. So guys, think about this when you investing. If you want to invest in D and F neighborhoods, you can, but do it in the fashion where you don't have to put down no cash or get it financed, okay? Do that, guys. Look, you'll be able to have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 of these things here cash flowing you anywhere between $150, $300, $500 a month. Now that's real estate, buddy. So hey, go out there and make that happen. So anybody got any questions, concerns, hit me up in the chat here. Inbox me. Make sure you like, subscribe here to the channel. Got tons of videos to come. I give away so much valuable stuff here. Just give this stuff away. You know what I mean? That's what I do. I just give it away. So I'm at the point now where we got 3 or 4 flips going on per month now. In some form or fashion, it could be flipping a house, or it could be getting another sub-2 deal. Those are all flips. Or getting properties that we just offered to other investors. Those all are considered flips, guys. So I want you guys to be able to get to that level, but you got to make smart investment decisions. So you guys go out there and make it happen. You guys have a blessed day, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification. I'm out.